places.
Mm-hmm. For sure. So we're gonna have JackieNuts and Spokes, both really good players. JackieNuts, Spokes on the Axel, and JackieNuts on the Goldlewis. Now I don't know too much about this matchup, but I know how miserable Goldlewis versus Testament is. So I
Yeah, so
assume.
actually, so at the higher level you go up, the more Goldlewis favored it becomes, and it actually eventually, like once a Goldlewis knows what they're doing in this matchup, it is Goldlewis favored slightly or even, like
Okay.
it is right around there. And it can be hard for Goldlewis to deal with some tools, like that 5P from Axel can be a big knowledge check if you don't know how to use it, dash FD and 2 as well.
Absolutely. As we get into it, we'll see. I know JackieNuts definitely has played against her fair share of of zoners, having a lot of practice playing friendlies in the band Discord.
For sure. And I just gotta point out there that interaction with the drone, um, doing some good work there. We got
Absolutely.
the 2v1 drone and Goldlewis versus Axel
uh,
tag team.
2v1's sometimes a little generous. It feels like a 3v1 a lot of the time. But here's just that classic, like, Goldlewis gets in and you're just dead. So you have to respect the drone, but if you respect the drone, you get caught up on, and
Yeah, I mean it is basically a 3v1. You got Goldlewis, you got drone, and you got drone's sheer willpower.
exactly. But here we
JackieNuts
go.
getting zoned out here a little bit by those Rensims and ended up caught by one of those command throws.
Mm-hmm.
Right, traps into that 684, but not gonna be baited.
Like, Spokes working pretty hard here, trying to keep JackieNuts out. JackieNuts playing very patiently. Here comes the drone, though. Oh, actually going to make it over the drone on that. Spokes doing a really good job. But just a couple of touches. Ooh, nice reversal super. That, I believe, does hit. Doesn't do enough damage to kill, though.
Jackie making good use here of that air FD for movement, but just not going to be able to get that jump out in time to go over the command throw. Spokes will answer back with a round.
Well, Spokes tying us up 1-1 here. Doing another really good job keeping JackieNuts out and reading those distances really well, choosing to do the, oh, nice burst bait there.
Ooh, this is going to be a big punish. Goes with an empty jump.
Oh,
And that's
and
going
a
to be a
grab.
throw. Oh, dash on that 2K hit. 268 going to counter hit and going to be able to convert into that super wall break. JackieNuts takes game one.
JackieNuts with a game one, looking real clean. Yes, everything is going to be a best of 5. We are best of 5 Andes the whole way through.
Awesome, good to hear it. Unlike Evo Japan out here.
You know, I tried doing the like best of 3s and then did best of 5s for the like last couple matches. It was just like, this just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right making people only play best of 3s. We gotta give it a jam.
Yeah, we used to run that at Showdown, but then eventually we swapped.
See?
Unfortunate. I do think that I was intended to be a JD there from JackieNuts at round start. A little bit caught by that 2K there. I got that drone out. Forces Spokes into the corner.
Is in the corner, but is in the decisive position here. Oh no, that's gonna be a big hit and a burst bait as well. Very clean from JackieNuts. Now with meter on the board for both players.
And how quickly that could turn around.
Oh my gosh, look at that damage. That red bar does not go down.
Yeah, JackieNuts was getting walled out by those normals and one good air dash BT to get in. That's going to be the round taken. That can be the story of this matchup sometimes. You got to be very patient, get around those Rensens, those 5P, but eventually you get in and Axel just tends to crumble.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely been my experience as the Testament player into the Goldlewis matchup, is once that Goldlewis gets in, just has such good Oki tools and so much damage. If you're not paying attention, you just absolutely... Nice backwards jump dust there. Oh, here comes the time stop.
Unfortunately, not going to be able to get that time stop to connect, and JackieNuts going to run up, get that Oki, and the overhead is going to catch for a kill. JackieNuts takes game 2.
Absolutely churning for JackieNuts.
See it? We have seen some very good play here from the Axel. But unfortunately for Spokes, JackieNuts has been just a little bit on top at the end of each round, able to sneak in that last hit that she needs to seal out the game. But if Spokes is able to keep his composure, gonna be able to put up a good fight here in game 3.
Yeah, absolutely. And, it's one of those things that I generally feel like Axel is such a reactionary kind of character, and Spokes is doing most of the right things. JackieNuts is just doing such a good job of spacing and getting those dash blocks, and like you were saying, using the FD in the air to land a little bit faster and just moving so efficiently on this big body.
Oh, unfortunate there.
Bomber.
Spokes is gonna get that air Axel bomber. Tries to air dash BT and but ends up getting caught by that JS. JackieNuts is not looking too good here, getting zoned out full screen by those normals.
Oh, here comes that command grab again. Command grab's been hitting pretty consistently here. Let's see if we can get the time stop to land. Gonna get blocked out though. Burst is available for JackieNuts, but you can't really use it unless you're up close. And this is just looking miserable, unfortunately, as Spokes finds the rhythm for the zoning.
Yeah, sometimes you are just going to end up getting zoned out by Axel like that. That is the nature of the matchup.
Yep. Does happen. Here we go, though. JackieNuts, once again, another air Axel bomber is going to leave Spokes open here.
Oh, mistimes that median. Spokes is going to be able to get a throw punish.
Ooh, nice aggression from the Axel. Another command grab as well, keeping that mental stack high. Now JackieNuts is on the offensive, trying to find a space to get in, but Spokes is going to bring it up.
There is Spokes going to be fighting back, putting the game on the board in game 3.
Yep. Yeah, do love to see it. And one of the best things about the best of 5 is whether or not why is he doing random Axel bombers. I assume that's just a missed input. I don't know what Axel input that would be. That are causing those to come out, but
it could be messed up air snail, because air snail is 2 and 4 and Axel bomber's 3-3-6. So it could just be messing up what side you're on.
But regardless, I mean, as long as Spokes can keep that kind of rhythm and just slowly wear down the Goldlewis, this matchup could easily swing back.
For sure, yeah. At the end of the day, even if it is technically, a somewhat even matchup, that does not mean that it is going to be going back and forth between the two of them. One of them is going to be very, very favored, and then the other one is going to be very favored. And going into this, we're seeing JackieNuts favored immediately at the start, forcing Spokes into the corner. A lot of damage already done. Catches that jump back. Great 5P there to bait out a match. Going to be able to convert into the kill. JackieNuts on the set point, and with a burst advantage.
The burst advantage here could mean a lot, but we did see JackieNuts going all the way down both these last rounds without even using the burst once. It's so hard to find an opening. Oh no, the minigun's just going to get hit through. JackieNuts stuck on the edge of the wall. Oh, that's going to be a big counter hit, though. Going to be blocking here, I think.
Waiting that reversal super.
Very nice.
JackieNuts does know how to punish that as well. There's that full churn. Gonna be a lot of damage and reset into that wall break. Not looking so good here for Spokes.
Yep, gonna have the hard knockdown on the other side of the wall. You gotta deal with the Goldlewis mix just slightly longer. Burst is available for both players, though. JackieNuts with the positive bonus. There we go. There's that command grab. Spokes just fighting for their life out here. It is actually gonna find the damage they needed.
Good patience there from JackieNuts, opting not to burst and saving it for that last round. Counter hit 684, that is big. Counter hit close slash, and that's going to force the burst out of Spokes. Immediate advantage here for JackieNuts.
Oh no, unfortunately that minigun just absolutely gets stuffed by the Renson. And this is not a favorable position for JackieNuts. This Axel pressure is just obnoxious when you get tied down in that corner. Nice timing on that jump dust, using the vacuum effect a little bit.
That's actually something I've never seen a Goldlewis do, is do that jump dust there at the timing where you're going to be walking back through most of it and then jump dusting over. Using that vacuum effect, like you said, JackieNuts just not going to be able to find a good opening in that game 4. That's going to be going to a game 5 situation. First two games
Game.
were fairly in Jackie's favor, but then Spoke seems to have a pretty good rhythm going after those first two.
Yep. Folks definitely picking up the pace quite a bit. I feel like Axel being one of the more reactionary kind of characters has a lot of room to adapt in these matchups and really find those openings and stick the needle in where it hurts. I feel like in my experience I usually will I'll win the first round against an Axel and then they adapt and they just wipe the floor after that. So you got to be careful giving Axels the time to find their rhythm.
For sure, yeah, that's one of the strongest things about Axel is when he gets to adapt, that's when Axel becomes the strongest. Good air dash over that 5 feet.
Yeah, Jackie definitely showing a good amount of mastery of this kind of matchup. A little bit of whiff on the command grab, but JackieNuts with a really, really nice spacing. And there's a burst coming out from JackieNuts. We do have meter available for Spokes here. Oh, but we're in the corner. Nice grab again, and a red RC.
Oh, unfortunate there for JackieNuts. 2P is going to get low profiled by the 2K. That is a classic Goldlewis problem. And now, while this set looks very favorable for JackieNuts initially, Spokes is now on set point. Looking to take this with just one more round.
Yeah, absolutely.
2K goes under the far slash.
Well, Jackie doing a good job of getting in, but Spokes now being a little bit more patient, not throwing out any of those hurt boxes to let Jackie get the big counter hits. Very smart job by Spokes here.
Good JD there from JackieNuts. And that's going to be a bait on that reversal super. Throne going to auto bait it as well, but the mistimed meaty is going to lead to a throw.
Oh, the gold burst going to be getting blocked out as well. Spokes knew that one was coming.
Oh no, that's going to be likely enough to convert into a kill. Runs up, gets that close slash. JackieNuts answering back with a round and now putting this on set point for both players.
Okay, there we go. A Game 5 final stock for the first round of the tournament. You'll love to see that. And Spokes back in the very familiar position of just chilling out in this corner. Burst is available, but you got to be careful. A burst bait at this amount of HP and you are absolutely dead.
For sure, Spokes got to be careful here.
Time to stop and landing the combo this time.
Oh, that is unfortunate for Spokes. Drops that combo into the wall break. This is not looking good for either player here in terms of HP, but JackieNuts does have a distinct advantage with the meter and spends it on that JD.
Gonna be trying to rock it a little bit, just desperate to get in here. Jumping over the command. Oh, just one hit from either player. Meter available, PRC, and the chip damage, I assume, is gonna be enough to steal the deal.
That was actually just not blocked. Threat of 862 there is really scary after those PRCs. Can be very difficult to react to. And that's going to be JackieNuts taking the set in a 3-2 fashion. Super close set. JackieNuts